Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming by if you're going to watch. I know it's Sunday, it's a little hard. I'm here in the craft room just because, for peace and quiet mostly. Family's all doing various things around the house. And I'm also working on some more of those bags. I have to assemble some straps as my next thing. Some of you may have noticed before I went away, I did myself a bag, and I also made one for my friend for Christmas. I'm not going to show the whole process again just because I'm doing them the same way. They're not exactly the same, but the same method, and I'm using whatever fabric I have and have accumulated. So some of them have one side of the lining different or not or whatever. One of the ones I got was this sort of nautical stuff with blue. It's kind of showing up a funny color. Hi, Brenda and Kim, my quilting buddies, and the same with red. And then I've got, it's in the package still, I haven't opened it up. With sort of a creamy, it's not really cream, it's like off-white. Bone, I guess you could call it, that's the background. So I'm using that a lot. I also have ordered some with ships on it. It's from Spoonflower. Hi, Patty G. Thanks you guys for coming. I'm in the process of washing and starching and organizing and everything. So I've partly started the bags. I've got a couple linings done, but I don't have all the rest of it done. So excuse me. I got a little snippet of Canada fabric that needs washing. I have quite a bit of this striped one. This will make really good linings because it sort of has nautical-y colors. Oh, thanks, Brenda. I've had this one for a while. It's very comfy. She likes my top. That's what she said. I have one lining assembled. I had some other stripy fabric, but only a little bit of it, so it's one part of a lining. I don't know if you can see this too great, but one part of the lining is the stripy with a red pocket on it, and one part of the lining is this blue background with like shells and stuff on it. Thank you, Brenda. So I'm carrying on with those. So before I get too farther, and I might be sewing as we yak, but we'll see how it goes. Some stuff to tell you guys. I wrote it down because I'm getting old now. Thank you, Kim. I was trying to do a photo to share it of the charm that my husband bought me when we were away, but split screen doesn't really work that great. So I might just do a quickie short of it sometime, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, whatever. Not that it really matters. I'm currently doing more big stitch on that medallion quilt, and I'm filming the process with my phone, so you kind of get close-ups, but the phone has its own issues, so if it's kind of a goofy video, you know why. I have to do a little bit more on it, and then that's going to be an upcoming video. I have to do more of my quilting journal, because now that I've been able to get some photos printed of finished things, I can do another page or two. And a while ago, a couple of people were asking me about my sewing machine. So I might do something about that. And I'm going to do a little tour of my channel because for some reason I've lost 5 subscribers. It happens. People decide that and whatever. It is what it is. But if people are like turned off because I'm eclectic, I want to just sort of go over my playlists and, okay, this is this, watch whatever you want. Now, unfortunately, due to my own circumstances, some of those playlists get more action than others, depending on what I'm up to. So if you watch one playlist and nothing happens for a while, sorry, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. Oh, there goes my eye again. I did have an allergy pill, but sorry, you guys. Yeah, thank you, Brenda. She says the 2-color lining is fun. Born of circumstances, just because I only have some fat quarters of this, and then I have some yardage of this, and blah, 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 blah. So that's why I've got more coming. The other one that I've got done kind of, it's rather eclectic completely, actually. This is the lining for my friend. And I just went through my stash and found this red that's got like little black, you can't really see it that great. It's almost like tiny black crosshatch. And then piece of this First Nations type fabric with bears on it. So I used that up. And the other side is the bear paws with red. And because this bear paw has sort of a turquoisey thing, I used this hunk of turquoise. I don't know. I think it's a watercolor. Anyway, I had it for ages, so I made the pocket out of that. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the front of hers. And I might make black handles. I'm sort of debating. For this one, the outside is going to be this. I already cut them ready to go. The handles that I'm about to make are this blue. It's not a solid, really. It has almost like dots on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I just have to, I have to sew it together with navy thread, and then those will be the handles for that one, and that one's going to be done. All of these people, they're not just my friends, they're my clients too, and they're going away in May. So I'm making them all these little bags because there's nothing really sturdy about them except for there's a strip of binding in the handle. Oh, thanks, Kim. I think it turned out pretty good considering I had to kind of cobble it together from this piece of this and this piece of this. So I think it looks pretty good. My friend will like it. It's practical. When I went... Oh, exactly. Then you can see the pocket better. That I've seen a bunch of videos with people that do the lining and the pocket the same, which I don't know, my old eyes can't see that. So I was like, what the heck's the pocket? So that's why I wanted to do the pockets different colors. Brenda, you're right. You can see it better, right? Excuse me. I lost my train of thought. Jesus, bugger getting old. Sorry, you guys. You know, you're chatting and I'm just blathering away. Oh well, like usual, you get me how you get me. Yeah, I've been doing washing. Oh, I did get a bit more native fabric because some of my friends are First Nations, or at least partly so. I don't think I've got enough at the moment. I've got more coming. Hopefully I don't have to order any more. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to kind of fiddle with it and keep going as my fabric comes in and I have time to wash it. Upcoming, I still have a grad quote from last year. I haven't even started yet. It's from my friend's son. Part of it was messing my knee up and a bunch of other things and whatever. So I got to finish that up. It's going to be one of those freebie patterns from Jordan Fabrics. I've done a couple of theirs already and found them simple enough to do. So I'll do that one again. And I'm going to do, I'll show you since I got the patterns in here. I was accumulating fabric to do this. It's a Violet Craft paper piecing. So that'll be upcoming too. I have a stash going of all the fabric for it, so that'll be coming up. I don't know, spring maybe, summer. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. I'm in the process of making mug rugs for a friend of mine. I make her all seasonal ones. I didn't get to make her a St. Patrick's Day one because she went away and I was away too, so timing went. But I'm going to make her an Easter one with that same egg fabric and some pink that the. Oh yes, thanks, Kim. I'm excited to do that. I just don't know when I can start it. It'll be upcoming. I do the Easter mug rug for this friend of mine, and she does my nails. So I still have green because she just got back from her holiday. So I'm going to see her on the 27th to do something else. And hopefully I can have that Easter thing done and give it to her, then she can have it. Excuse me. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to start sewing because I got to get these straps done. You'll hear me. If the machine's too loud, I'll stop. Oh, my goodness. Allergies are really bad. Naturally, with tomorrow being the first day of spring, it's supposed to start pouring rain again, that's probably a good thing because it'll drop the pollen down a little bit. Then we all won't hack too badly. Okay. I'm sewing over the folded side just so it's closed, but I am going to go down the other side just to make it sturdier. Like top stitch kind of idea, right? All my quilting friends know what that's all about. Oops, that's too slow. Some of you probably saw my videos about doing the bags. So if you want to go see them and how I did it, or how I'm doing it, it's pretty much the same way. I put more pockets on mine though, because I wanted it like that. The original pattern method I followed for the bags was another Jordan Fabrics one. Donna Jordan made it out of a cat panel in black. So she gives the cutting parameters and everything. And I kind of do them that way. But for some of these friends I have, like one guy's tall. So I'm going to make the bag longer and I'm going to make the handles longer just because he's taller. One of the girls is short like me, so I'm basically making her the same size and everything that mine is. So they're getting tweaked as far as sizing and everything goes too. Some bigger, some smaller. If you felt like it, you could also put pockets on either side of the inside of the bag. That's what I did for mine. They're slightly different sizes, and they're also not at the same height, just so they don't rub together. The reason they're good for travel is you can just fold it or roll it, or yeah, there's nothing to them. The only sturdy thing is the handle, kind of. So you can just tuck it all in and roll it up and stick it in a running shoe or something. They're so easy to pack. Oh, what's up with this chat? Okay. Oh, Kim's allergies are bad too. Oh, sneezing so much my ribs are sore. Oh, and mold and pollen. Oh, that's gross together. Hi, Shirley. Shirley from Around to It has joined. She's a fellow Canadian. Shirley, if you missed me saying so, I'm making straps for bags right now, so that's why I'm kind of half doing chat and half sewing. Here, if I take my camera down, you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. I probably should have put my walking foot on to do this because there's lots of layers, but whatever, it is what it is. Just hold it down. Maybe I'll just assemble everybody's straps and sew them down all at once later with my walking foot. We'll see how that goes. I was looking ahead in the calendar a little bit too, and April the 19th is just before we go camping. We have to actually book that coming up this week because we usually go around the end of April. Oh, Kim, those ones I used for my friend, I bought them at Fabricland, I'm sure. That was a few years back because I actually made her a runner, and she has like an old bureau that she put that on top of. So that's what's left over. And I just got the other one I just got that I'm going to use. I ordered it from someone's Etsy shop. It was Fabrics Victoria, I think. So they're on Vancouver Island. Hold on one second. It's just over here. I'll grab it. Oh. I was in Fabricland recently looking for more, but I didn't have any. So that's why I went hunting around on Etsy. So that's what it looks like. Various animals. I thought it was cool. no. Hey, hold on, gang. Sorry. Put them all back up here. Hubby says he's got a webcam somewhere downstairs. I don't know how old it is. We'll plug it in and see what happens. I suppose I might have to do like a experimental live at some point in time to see how it works. We'll see. Thanks, Shirley. You'll get there, Kim. I'm glad you're doing a little bit better. Yeah, new glasses are helpful. I need some too. When I was doing Big Stitch lately, I've actually found myself like, yeah, so the time has come. Kim, if you want me to, in my About section on my channel is my Gmail address. So send me an email and I'll give you the link for that Etsy shop that I found it in. I'm pretty sure it was called Fabrics Victoria or Fabric Victoria or something like that. So you might be able to find it, but if you can't, let me know. And I just ordered a meter of it because I figured I would do like, there's enough to do. I probably could do 2 outside of bags, but what I might do is do like each color lining, like one piece of the lining will be that and one piece of the lining will be something else. And I might even do a pocket for one of them, like, or handles. I don't know. It was kind of expensive though. That's the, it's like, that's why I only ordered 1 meter. I was like, I don't want to spend a fortune. Fortunately, I had some of this already in my stash of fabric, but I did have to order some of it. And some of these are fat quarters. These things, they're all fat quarters from some bundle. But some of them, I don't know what to do. I might give them away. I don't know. I'll show you guys, see what you think. I was debating using these for handles because you're not going to see a heck of a lot. But the dilemma was that I ordered this nice nautical bundle. Well, okay, this is nautical, right? Anchors and whatever. But it's more beach or sailing. You see what I mean? It doesn't really scream cruise. It screams East Coast sailing to me. Same pattern on a light, sort of a pale aqua turquoisey color. This one, it looks like it's all just beach shacks. It's cute and all, but not really what I was thinking of. This one is very seashore. Sailboats and lighthouses. Same on the light blue. This one very much so. There's 2 like this. Sailboats on darker blue and sailboats on sort of a turquoisey aqua. And slightly different sailboats on dark blue and slightly different sailboats on light blue. Again, none of it's really cruise. It's all fishing, East Coast sailing, yachting, etc. So they're not really good for my purposes at the moment. I don't know if I have any of our quilting community lives on Vancouver Island. I could always give it to them. Oh, Kim says her doctors have told her it's going to take a year to heal up. Yeah, sometimes it takes a long time. Progress is good. Better than 5 months. Excellent, Kim. Glad to hear it. Happy for you. Oh, here, let me sew a little bit more. Sorry I keep jumping up and down, you guys. Sometimes I think of stuff and it's like, oh yeah, I should show you. I'm like this in real life too, just so you know. I'm not any different right now than I am normally. Hi, Helen. Pause up to Cosmo. Ferris has a friend over. Um, she's about a year old, almost, I think. She belongs to my daughter's coworker. Her name is Callie, and she's an Aussie Bernedoodle. So we've looked after her before, and she stays here, and she's totally fine. So they've just been running around like crazy, which is good because tomorrow when it's raining, they won't be allowed out in the backyard because it'll just be mucky and so they'll be stuck inside for a while. So let them get their energy out, let them run around, be like fools, and then Kira's coworker is picking Callie back up on Wednesday. So at the moment, we have 2 dogs again in the house. Because poor old Max has been gone for a month. I know some of you saw my video about that. It was very sad. He was a good boy. But he was 10 and a half. That's old for a Bernese Mountain Dog. And he was in kind of rough shape ever since Christmas, so poor old guy. Was in a lot of pain. Arthritis was bad. Had a hard time going down the stairs, that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah, whatever. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you guys. Oh, yeah, looking ahead on the calendar. I was distracted by Helen coming in. The 19th of April is a Thursday or a Wednesday. Anyway, nothing much going on then. I might go live. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might just film something and upload it. The 19th of May, though, my fellow Canadians know this. That's Victoria Day weekend. The holiday Monday is the 22nd. That's a holdover from our British days, thanks to Queen Victoria, who has been dead since 1901, but we still get a holiday. So that's our long weekend, and we are going camping as of the previous Thursday, which I believe is the 18th, or maybe even the 17th. We booked it. We haven't camped there before, so this will be new. I will film some stuff. The terrain is not going to be different. I live in the southwest corner of BC. If I camp anywhere around in here, it's going to look the same. It's forest. Okay, not anything exciting. But I will film it because we've never been there before. It's a provincial park. It's near Harrison Hot Springs, which is a drive away of 30-ish minutes or so. My med cruisers are flying off a few days ahead, doing various things ahead of time, and they're all meeting themselves together on the 17th of May in Athens, a couple of days before their ship sails. So I'm going to make sure they're all getting there. They're in Athens, they're set, they're ready to go, and then I'm going bye-bye, and I'm incommunicado, no service, no Wi-Fi, no phone, no nada. But even if they need help, I looked it up, and Athens is something like 9 hours ahead of here, because I live on the West Coast, right? So it's a good amount of time. And even if when they board their ship on the 20th, it would be 10:30 in the morning. Even if there was some snafu, I can't help them because it's 2:30 in the morning for me. I can't phone anybody then for anything. They're going to be on their own. It is what it is. I mean, I'm always happy to help, but if I can't do it, I can't do it. There's no way around that time. unfortunately. So, but I don't anticipate them having any problems whatsoever. Our 2 cruises we have just been on were both Princess, and getting on the ship with the Medine, piece of cake. It was not a problem. They should be completely fine. I'm not worried about them at all. And most of them are savvy cruisers. There's a few newbies in the crowd, but a few of them know what they're doing. So they'll all be good all together. They'll be fine. And then we're coming back on the 23rd, I think. Or maybe on the holiday Monday. I can't remember. My daughter booked it online and got lucky because sometimes the whole online booking thing is. And then for whatever reason, I don't know how this happened because the website was monkeying around and my daughter couldn't get on. Then she had to go to work. My husband got us into Chilliwack Lake for Canada Day weekend somehow. Canada Day, July 1. So I don't know exactly the dates of when we're going, but it's for the long weekend. So that'll be some footage. We have camped at Chilliwack Lake before, but I haven't filmed it. It's where we usually go that I film a lot of in April is down the river part way from like our house. It's like 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away. And then if you go another 15 or 20 minutes, you get to the end of the road, and that's Chilliwack Lake. And the south end of the lake is practically at the border. And there's mountains all around it with glaciers, and there's big warnings around the lake. We might take Ferris in if it's hot and have him swim, but people boat there and stuff. But there's huge warnings. Very, very cold glacial water, warning, be careful swimming, yada, yada, yada. Because it's really, 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 really cold. And it never warms up because the glaciers are high up and it feeds all the time. There's good places to hike there if you're into hiking. I used to like it, but now my knees messed up, so I can't. And my daughter might take Ferris around a little bit because he likes to run around, so we'll see. But we basically go there just to chill out and hang. And a lot of people don't go there to like do party or like that's not a party place because it's the end of the road. There's nothing else there other than the lake. So the boaters go because there's a big long boat ramp and it's a big enough lake you can tool around. And the hikers go and the campers go and that's it. And they just built a big new flat area. Like the old campground is mostly for tenters because there's slopes and there's a funny route here and there's a tree there and you can't back in or anything. So they had a flat campground area already. I think it was called Radium Loop. We haven't been there for a while, so I can't remember. And they just built another one next door. So it's easy and flat for backing up your trailer. So my husband doesn't go. Nah, 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 nah. So we'll see how that goes. So that's our camping schedule. So that is what's likely going to be, again, with my playlist. That's what's likely going to be in my travel playlist because we don't have any cruises scheduled for a while. Waiting to see what's going on with Panama Canal in 2025 for 30th anniversary, but they are not available yet. Kids are trying to move out. They want to move out together. They're good to go. They're young adults. So they want to go do that. So we might have to end up, buying them furniture or something like that. We'll see. So everything travel-y wise other than camping is up in the air for a while. We might go back to the Okanagan with our friends, depending on work schedules and timing and all that. We'll see. Oh, sorry, that's my phone going off because Bundesliga is finished. Okay, well, since it's 11:30. Oh, thank you. Yes, I made it myself. She's here saying happy birthday. I probably should head out. My daughter wants to go out and get stuff for her bunnies, and I will go along with her because it's a nice day. Might as well go walk around, do something. So I'll finish off here. I've yacked at you long enough. You have the update of what's going on. And other than that, my usual, I post when I can. When I have something to tell you, I tell you. It is what it is. Excuse me. Oh, there was my eye again. Good Lord. Sorry. Okay, so thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate the birthday wishes. I'm off to have the rest of my chill day, a bit more sewing with my daughter. We're going to have a nice roast dinner. The kids are going to make Yorkshire puddings. Num, num, num. Appreciate it. See you all around. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Kim. Bye. Thanks, Helen. Bye, everybody.